I'm wearing my sunglasses because I'm a little nervous. Excuse me. In my 2 years of business, I've learned a lot. Today we're gonna talk about what not to do. I know this might seem a bit pessimistic, a bit, ooh, she doesn't want me to be great. She doesn't want, no, I wanna be real, I wanna be honest. We always talk about what to do, how to make it. We're gonna talk about what not to do, because I made a whole list, and we're just gonna go through this 10-point list today. Are you in the headspace to run a business? Are you in the headspace to invest money, time, energy, patience, focus, hours of your life, no sleep? Like, who am I and can I handle this commitment? A business is a commitment. Any type of business is some form of commitment, whether it's a huge one or a little one. It's a commitment. And it depends on what type of business you start. But if you start a product-based business, can I commit to investing money in inventory and having slow months? Can I commit to investing money in inventory, making that money like that, and I gotta order more inventory, and I get a whole bunch of orders, and I gotta sit up in my living room all night packaging orders? Can you commit to that? Can you commit to that? Service-based business. Can I commit to servicing people? If you're service face-to-face, you're talking to people. You're exchanging money. You're doing people's hair. You gotta get used to their hair types. They flinching, you gotta get used to them flinching. Like, it's a lot that goes into it because you're working with people more so. If you're a digital-based business, can you handle looking at a screen all day? Can you handle editing and editing and editing? You can go a million ways with business. It depends on you. But whatever God is calling you to do, yes, we're Christians. This is a Christian channel. We love God over here, okay? Shout out to him. But if God put this business in your heart, whatever type of business he put in your heart, can you handle it? I mean, if he put it in your heart, you can handle it. Don't get me wrong. But make sure that you're mentally prepared for it. Don't expect everybody who knows you, who knows your name, who will recognize your face in a Target 5 years from now, or even 5 days from now. Don't expect them to support your business. And when I say support, that can mean buying, purchasing. That could be purchasing religiously. That can be even liking your Instagram post. That could mean following your business Instagram. You got 20 friends, but only 10 of them following your business Instagram. But you gotta be mentally prepared for that. Your road dogs, your best friend. You can't force another human to do anything. You can't force another human to support you. You can't force another human to care about you. You can't force another human to even look at your business Instagram and be like, wow, that's nice. You can't force anybody. So do not expect people in your circle, in your vicinity, to support you. They may not. Don't take it personal. Everybody has free will. If your best friend since kindergarten never bought nothing, never even talked about your business, never even smiled when you gave her an update, she's not obligated to do that. You're gonna notice these things. You're gonna do with them what you will. You're gonna do with them what you will, but always remember, nobody is obligated to support you. Nobody is obligated to do anything. Everybody has free will, okay? Do not put all of your money into your business, okay? Do not do it. Please don't. In this economy, you really want to take a risk like that? Right, that's not smart. That sounds like poor planning to me. There's good delusional and there's bad delusional. I'm sorry, that's bad delusional. Don't be that delusional that you're putting every last cent you have. You're quitting your job. You have nothing to your name now, but you have 200 bottles of inventory on your floor. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. Number 4, do not drop a product. Do not sell anything. Do not put your name on anything, slap a price sticker on it, and put it on a platform. Do that with a product, a service, whatever you're selling, whatever you're exchanging for money, without testing it, without validating it. At the very minimum, test it. If you're selling units, test them, okay? Because you don't want to sell a unit for, let's say, $80. You selling a unit for $80. You ain't tested. It might look good, but as soon as they put it on their head, it's gonna fall apart. 4 weeks from now, they comb it a little too rough. The tracks start coming out because you didn't test it, because you didn't know your product, because you didn't price based on the quality. Don't mimic other people's business aesthetic. Stand out. And in business, it is very, very, very important to stand out. If you look like everybody else, then you look like everybody else. They're gonna be like, why should I buy yours? Well, yours is no different than hers down the street. Don't rush your launch. We're gonna practice patience. We're gonna practice peace, prosperity. We're gonna practice trusting and believing. And part of that comes with being patient and not rushing to do anything. You're gonna make a business plan. You're gonna write out all the steps in your business plan, all the things you need to achieve before you put your name on something and start taking people's money for your awesome product, okay? Social media makes us feel as we gotta rush, hustle. Buy this $500 course in the next 5 minutes or you will never make any money in your life type stuff on social media, I see. You gotta take some deep breaths. You gotta relax. You gotta remember, okay, if God put this business plan in my heart, He'll give me the timeline to follow it, right? He will give me the timeline. He'll let you know, okay, this month, all right, you're gonna work on this aspect. This month, okay, you finally gonna develop the product. These 3 months, you're gonna test this product type stuff, even if it takes 2 years. But your time is your time. Don't let anybody make you ever feel like you gotta rush. Don't let anybody ever make you feel like you gotta work on their time. The only time that you should be working on is your own and God's time, okay? And if you invest 1 hour, we have 24 hours a day, right? We're gonna invest 1 hour, at least 1 hour every day into our business, okay? I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you got the stomach bug. For that 1 hour that you're feeling better, you're gonna do something that will positively impact and support your business. 7. This is arguably the most important component of business is, and it's gonna sound so stupid when I say it. Please don't click off the video when I say it. Learning how to sell to people. It's not an easy skill. It's not an easy skill. There's a lot of psychology behind it. There's a lot of self-confidence behind it. You can convince me to spend 50 of my hard-earned cents on this single bracelet. You got some good marketing skills. You got some good selling skills. You got some good business skills, whatever you want to call it. Don't expect to get rich fast. It could happen. It will happen. It will happen, but don't get discouraged if you 2 years in and you haven't broke even yet. If you 2 months in and you haven't really sold anything. Think you're gonna be pocketing all that money as soon as you get an order. There's always something that can go back into. If we're starting a dark chocolate almond business, right? I'll really show you what running a business is like. You sell dark chocolate almonds. You love dark chocolate almonds. Hey, I'm gonna start selling them. Okay. First thing you gotta think about, how are you gonna make the almonds? Ingredients, you gotta buy the ingredients. You gotta buy the almonds, you gotta buy the chocolate. You gotta think about, how am I gonna stand out? Oh, let me do exotic almonds from, I don't know, wherever almonds come from. Let me do an exotic twist to it so I can stand out in the market. You gotta pay for those exotic ingredients. You gotta pay for shipping. All right, how am I gonna package them so they won't get moldy or have any little pests coming in? This is food. How am I gonna preserve them so it doesn't get moldy? You gotta think about preservatives. You gotta think about, what's it called when people be selling food? You gotta think about licenses. You gotta think about the health department busting into your office one day because you're selling dark chocolate from your living room. You gotta think about those things. There's a lot of money that goes into a business, right? Yeah, you're gonna be bringing in that money, but a lot of it's gonna go back into towards your business. If you don't reinvest in your business, you're not gonna get anywhere. So yes, one day we will be able to, eat from our labor, but it's important to labor now, okay? You might not eat from your labor for 5 years. You might eat from your labor 5 minutes after launching. Maybe you sell out and you just priced it so well that you can eat a little bit from your labor. You can eat a lot. It's up to you. It's about what you put into the business, but don't get your dreams up. Don't think you're gonna be buying a new car tomorrow, okay? It's not gonna happen overnight. Don't expect it to happen overnight, okay? Like I said, it's gonna take time. It might be quicker, it might be slower, it might be painstakingly slow, but you still gotta believe in yourself because it all comes down to God putting this in your heart, have you click on this video, watch to the end. You gotta have a little bit of passion about it to care about it. And then the more passion you have, the more you'll care about it. The more you care about it, the more you'll work at it. The more you work at it, the more likely you will succeed.